Right now, there are 5 pickup trucks sitting on used car lots across the country. The salespeople are absolutely struggling to move. To the average buyer, they look outdated, not tough enough, or just plain boring. But here is the secret. Every master mechanic I know is quietly snagging these exact models for their own families. Today, I'm breaking down my 5 most underrated used pickups, trucks that deliver Toyota-grade dependability at a fraction of the cost. I'm spending the most time on my #1 pick because that truck will completely change how you approach the used market. Let's dive in. Truck number 5, the Efficiency King. Starting us off at number 5 is a truck that mechanics actually enjoy seeing in the shop. Not because it generates a ton of repair revenue, quite the opposite, but because when it does need attention, everything is accessible and affordable. I'm talking about the Ford Maverick, specifically the hybrid. You can find solid examples of these starting around $25,000. Just last spring, a young couple came into my shop. They were eyeing a 2020 Chevy Colorado with 75,000 miles for $27,500. After looking at the records, I saw a mountain of overdue maintenance. I told them the truth. They were about to drop 30 grand on a headache. Instead, I pointed them toward a 2023 Ford Maverick Hybrid with only 28,000 miles for $26,200. It's been 14 months since they bought it. Their total repair bill? About $90 for an oil change and wiper blades. Why it's a gem? Ford built this on a proven platform shared with the Bronco Sport and Escape. The 2.5-liter hybrid setup is elegantly simple. There's no turbocharger to fail and no complex traditional transmission. It uses an electronic CVT that has been running smoothly for years in both Ford and Toyota products. Consumer Reports actually rated the Maverick EcoBoost as one of the most reliable vehicles under $30,000, the only truck to make that list. The hybrid offers 40 mpg in the city. If you need a bed for weekend projects and Home Depot runs, but don't want to pay truck gas prices, the Maverick is a revelation that people ignore because it doesn't look tough. Truck number 4, the Depreciation Hero. At number 4, we have the Chevrolet Colorado. This mid-size pickup has some of the lowest repair frequency numbers in the segment, yet it depreciates faster than it should. Whenever a second-generation Colorado 2015 Plus rolls into my bay, I almost feel guilty. There's rarely anything to fix. Last fall, a landscaper brought in his 2019 Colorado with 145,000 hard miles. He was braced for a $3,000 repair bill. I went through the suspension, drivetrain, and fluids. The only thing it actually needed? A cabin air filter. The mechanical edge? GM kept the engineering straightforward. The 3.6-liter V6 doesn't rely on a turbo. It uses a timing chain designed to last the engine's entire lifespan. RepairPal gives it a 4 out of 5 reliability score. The value prop? A 2019 Colorado LT with under 80,000 miles runs between $20,000 and $24,000. A comparable Tacoma? You're looking at $30,000. That's an $8,000 difference for a truck that costs $599 a year to maintain, actually cheaper than the national average for all vehicles. If you buy one, just check the paint on the door edges and test the infotainment screen for lag. If it's 4WD, listen for clicking in the transfer case. Other than that, it's a tank.
Number 3 is perhaps the most overlooked workhorse in America, the Nissan Frontier. The depreciation on these is almost disrespectful. The second-gen Frontier ran from 2005 all the way to 2021 with minimal changes. While some call that outdated, mechanics call that 16 years of perfection. By 2018, Nissan had sorted every single bug. RepairPal ranks this #1 out of all mid-sized trucks for reliability. The longevity. The 4.0-liter V6 is wonderfully unstressed. We routinely see these pass 200,000 miles with nothing but oil changes. Some have even hit the million-mile mark. The price: a 2018 Frontier SV with 70,000 miles sits around $16,000 to $20,000. A similar Tacoma is $26,000 plus. You are saving $10,000 for the same functionality. One mechanic's tip: avoid 2005 to 2007 models unless the radiator was replaced. They had an issue called S-mod, where coolant mixed with transmission fluid. Nissan fixed this in 2008. From 2013 onward, these trucks are essentially worry-free territory, with annual repair costs averaging under $350. Number 2 is the Practical Radical. This is the truck that will get you roasted at the job site, but quietly outlast everything else in the parking lot. People mock it for its unibody construction, calling it a minivan with a bed. But that engineering is exactly why it's on this list. I had a contractor client who was sick of Tacoma's sticker shock. I showed him the data. The 3.5-liter V6 in the Ridgeline is the same family powering the Honda Pilot, millions of units proven over decades. The stats: it handles like an SUV because mechanically it is one. It has a 1,500-pound payload and 5,000-pound towing capacity. That covers 90% of what average owners actually do. The value: a 2018 Ridgeline RTL with 70,000 miles is about $18,000 to $21,000. The cool Tacoma TRD Sport is $30,000. You are paying a $10,000 premium just for a tough image. If you value comfort, an in-bed trunk, and 87 out of 100 reliability scores, the Ridgeline is the smartest buy hiding in plain sight. Truck number 1, the legendary Giant. Finally, my number 1 pick. This is a full-size pickup with the same legendary drivetrain as the Lexus GX and the unstoppable reputation of a Land Cruiser. It sells for $8,000 to $12,000 less than its rivals because buyers simply don't appreciate the engineering. I'm talking about the second-generation Toyota Tundra, 2007 to 2021. 3 years ago, a customer argued with me. He wanted an F-150 because that's what real men buy. I walked him to my personal truck, a 2016 Tundra with 205,000 miles. Beyond tires and one water pump, I'd spent almost nothing on it. He bought a 2018 Tundra for $26,500. He recently hit 142,000 miles with zero issues. His text to me said, "Why doesn't everyone know about this truck?" The mechanical secret sauce. The 5.7-liter V8 3URFE is a masterpiece. No direct injection carbon buildup, no timing belt, no turbos. It was designed for commercial fleet duty, where downtime equals bankruptcy. The cost of ownership. RepairPal shows Tundra maintenance at $606 per year. Compare that to $936 for the average full-size truck. That's $330 saved every year. Over 10 years, you're keeping $3,300 in your pocket. What to look for? Listen for a ticking noise, a cracked exhaust manifold, an easy negotiation point, and check for frame rust if you live in the north. If you find a garage-kept, highway-driven Tundra, you found a truck that will serve you for another 150,000 miles with zero drama. There you have it. 5 trucks the market ignores but mechanics cherish. The Maverick for efficiency, the Colorado for value, the Frontier for simplicity, the Ridgeline for comfort, and the Tundra for absolute immortality. You now know 5 trucks under $30,000 that will outlast vehicles costing twice as much. Next time a salesperson tries to put you in a flashy lease return, remember these 5 gems. Take care of your truck, and it will take care of you.